you wait with arms wide open.
Google knows everywhere you go. Like if you have Google Maps on your phone, you can check your history. It literally tracks you all the time.
My timeline is incredible. I swipe open the side panel, I hit my timeline. I didn't even realize it, but Google knew I went home, knew I stayed there for an hour, knew I then biked, knew I biked because of the speed I went to class, which building I was in, and I can see that for the past year and a half.
Does that scare you?
It did at first. I was like, wow, I never gave Google permission to do this, but then I was like, you know what? Sometimes I forget where I was, and it's nice to just check every once in a while. I don't know. For me, I'm fine with it. I know for other people, they're not fine with it. What would you think? Do you have Google Maps installed on your phone?
Yeah.
You have that. How does that make you feel? Google has a record that you can look at right now of every single place you've been for at least a year.
But also, so...
Are you going to do anything about it?
No. Because, like...
Why?
I don't know. Why? Yeah.
It depends if...
I've like nothing... I feel
you're
like
uncomfortable, but you're not going to do anything.
I'm not really uncomfortable. I just feel like I have nothing to hide. Okay. But a lot of people don't want something tracking them all the time.
Agreed.
But that's also, like, just kind of frightening that there is, like, this way to track everywhere you are.
Mine's not turned on, though, for clarification, so you must have done it to yourself.
You went to Timeline?
Yeah, but either way, that's crazy because...
Also, sorry.
No, I mean, in the eyes of someone 50 years ago even, the idea that you could know exactly where someone was is absurd to them. Like, they literally had 3 channels on a television, like...
And I can know where you are. I can track you.
I could literally talk to you anywhere in the world from the internet.
What's also cool is that... crazy, whatever, is that when you download a new app, it asks, like, do you want to share your location with this app or whatever. So, like, they could be like, oh, like, if you download, like, the Panera app, they know, like, the closest Panera to you. But it's also, like, they know your location. They know where you are. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of nutty.
Right. Are you saying in the wrong hands it could be dangerous?
Maybe. Or just people knowing where you are. Not people, but...
Just for clarification, also, the Voice First app does not track where you are, ever.
I'm curious to know if there is proof that AI and technology as we know it is not already, like, intelligent. Beyond our tracking. So,
I think the stuff that's consumer...
The idea of the AI is already here and we're already susceptible of it.
Yeah.
The AI makes Casey Neistat pop up on YouTube because of what he's doing. It likes to control humans, whether it's for good or for bad, but I think there is proof that it isn't actually, like, existing yet. But people have talked about, like, Elon Musk on Joe Rogan's podcast and stuff.
I bet the stuff that consumers use is archaic compared to the stuff that the big tech companies are researching right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's sort of like that delayed release of all the tech. You know, the Google Home...
What actually exists.
Yeah, like who knows when the Google Home was made? It could have been ideated in 2008 and just took that long to bring to fruition. So what are the projects that they're starting today now that we kind of already have a bit of leeway with it?
Wow. Also, can people opt out of it? Like, let's say there is an Alexa in every single hotel room. Like, for privacy reasons, can you say, like, I don't want to participate in this?
With the Marriott hotels, that partnership with the Alexa for Hospitality with Marriott, they default as when you walk into the room, they're all muted. So they all have the little red light around them that says that they're not listening. That's how it is right now. But they're also just, in most hotels, to the point where you could just unplug it and remove it. So I think the easiest point for that would be during check-in. You just say, hey, just to let you know, you have an Alexa-enabled room. Do you have any issue with that? If they do, then someone runs up there real quick, unplugs the 3 smart speakers that are actually listening, and then the rest of the room still operates fine. A smart TV can still be operated by a remote. A Nest thermostat can still be rotated by hand. You don't lose any of the functionality. The smart blinds can still be raised. You just lose the ability to control it with your voice.
Yeah. So I guess installing that, you have to make sure that there is like a thermostat. There is all this stuff that's not just with this Alexa. You know. Cool. That could be huge for privacy issues.